It's the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Matt Ryan. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Colts and the Raiders, next on EA Sports.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few...
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. As Indy's offense takes the field for the first time, we take a look at Matt Ryan, top 10 all-time in passing yards, playing his first career season outside of Atlanta.
Play action. It's Ryan. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not a great start. Let's face it, it won't be.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Ryan, this will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner, and the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
A nice effort and an even nicer stop from Kwity Paye.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Cousins' throw here pulled in by Lazard.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now Cousins. The open man here, Renfro. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with White. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The Raiders at 1-7 now on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 17-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And this is incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there.
And that takes us from second to third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Cousins. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on. Carlson able to put this one through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts.
Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Ready, blue lady.
Again, it's Taylor.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here's Taylor again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line.
They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. Ryan.
Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Colts have taken the lead.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays.
And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now, the midterm elections are now concluded, and I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief for that. But now it's time for midterm football. Well, we've moved past the unofficial halfway point of the season, and we got a couple of good matchups in the night games here in Week 10. Tonight it's North versus South in California, the Chargers and Niners from Santa Clara. And then tomorrow, Monday night, it's both Charles's birthday, happy early birthday, buddy, and the first primetime appearance for the Commanders as they travel up to Philly to take on the Eagles. A lot going on. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22 yards there, a first down. Cousins now from the 50. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out come the Raiders. 1-7 their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now this organization, more than likely if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves. But with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. First down, here's White. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throwing is Cousins. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
A second down throw for Cousins.
Here's White. They set up the screen. Touchdown! Zamir White
from 13 yards out.
And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. When tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
110 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan.
He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Ryan on 1st down.
Delivers another one to Pierce.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan.
He'll get this one complete there to Pittman.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Michael Pittman,
38 yards.
And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
This is White on the screen. Pushes him over, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
He's got a man, complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Cousins now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. To throw is Ryan. Touchdown, Colts!
Alec Pierce
with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard in the last timeout on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
To throw again on second down. Cousins. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Cousins. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Cousins. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Fourth down, Cousins. Able to find Lazard. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Cousins now. Throw left side, complete to Ingram.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They go play action. Cousins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Here's Cousins. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 26. 12 yards there as they move the chains. They defer to White out of the shotgun.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. They stay on the ground with White. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Justin Jefferson.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told.
And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retake center stage.
And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Ryan.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Ryan. And the Raiders have got him. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Throwing on 2nd and long. Ryan. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Las Vegas' offense back out there, ready to go. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down. Throwing is Cousins. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. Play fake. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he's got it inside the 10. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 60 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's White. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now Cousins. And it's caught. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Justin Jefferson from 4 yards out. And the Raiders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Cousins will try and throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Throwing now is Ryan. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce.
61 yards.
And the Colts use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
So Kirk Cousins in the offense. Down by 9. 1:06 to play. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. Cousins to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Cousins.
It's complete, Lazard.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Cousins.
Connecting with Renfro.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Now Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Cousins to throw it. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get him home. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And they take a knee.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Indianapolis, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.